Hey, how's it going? Today I'm bringing you guys an informational guide on the strongest and easiest army in Clash of Clans right now. We're going to start out with a quick replay, but stay tuned guys. At the beginning of each attack, I'm going to really break down the base and show you why we're starting our army, where we're starting, and kind of explain how to set up a funnel. So we will have 8 live Legend League attacks. This is a replay where I swagged 6 totem spells and even the minion prince ability as well. So this was kind of crazy. Got this on my alt account earlier in Legend League. Wanted to share it with y'all. So right here, guys, you're placing your Royal Champion first, and she is going to get really good value defensively and set a funnel for your Dragon Riders. All right. So right here, we're trying to decide where to place the RC. Usually you place her in a corner. So either the top corner, the right corner, bottom corner, or left corner. Right here, we chose the right corner. She's going to take out an air defense, multi-archer. She's going to get out this expo because we use a totem to save some HP on her. So usually pair a totem with your RC early on and get about 2 to 3 minions behind her to clean up some trash buildings. Opposite side, you guys, you are popping the Queen Arrow, Siege Barracks, same thing, an early totem to save some HP on your Giant and your Queen. We had to shoot the arrow through the base because it is an invis base. And then as you can see, guys, we'll pause right here. The right side, the funnel is created defensively, right? The funnel is finishing up pretty quickly here. By the time the Dragon Riders are going in, we pretty much have a funnel set so that our Dragon Riders will go into the core of this base here, you guys. The tornado spell kind of helped, or tornado trap kind of helped us path into the base. But as you see, guys, always early warden ability. That is a great time to warden ability. As we're starting to get into the core of the base, we reach all the Dragon Riders, and we do have the healing book on the warden as well, so the Dragon Riders are going to get healed up for, I believe, 20 seconds. And then, yeah, guys, you're just spamming totems. So 1 in the core for the monolith. You're always popping totems on air defenses, sweepers, enemy heroes, the long shot, clan castle, especially if there's a furnace like this. As you can see, we use a totem on this bottom air defense at 9 o'clock. And the army is just moving through. Usually at this point, guys, you would pop a minion prince ability after your warden ability to just clear through the base, but I'm going to speed this up for you guys. This base is gone, and that took a minute and a half. The base is destroyed. So easiest army in Legend League and ranked leagues. I'm going to try to explain and teach you guys how to rank up quickly in in ranked leagues, and also how to have like plus 280 or higher days trophy wise in Legend League. So stay tuned. Again, each base is going to try and break it down and hopefully have a successful day. Live attacks here. Again, just wanted to bring an in-depth informational guide how to use this army because it's pretty easy, but there is still a little bit of skill and thinking that goes into it. All right. So right here we get a double invis base. Again, this is a phone-friendly army as well. I'm on 1 bar. You don't have to scroll back and forth. It's basically 1 troop and 1 spell, right? So right here, guys, where do we place the RC? This is the first thing. Usually you place her on a side that is pretty thin defensive-wise, that can create a funnel, and then your queen is on the heavier side, if that makes sense. So right here, you guys, I like the RC over here at this 9 o'clock section. She doesn't have many defenses that she's going to have to clear out for us. Again, couple minions behind. Queen is going to go up here at 12 o'clock. Dragon Riders will go in at 11 and roll through this base. That is the quick plan here, guys. We'll get another minion for cleanup. Queen is going to get an arrow through to trigger this invis in the core. Very nice. And at this point, we're going to get a totem on entry right here. And now we can get our Dragon Riders working. So Warden Minion Prince right behind, right away, no reason to delay. We are going to use a totem on this Fire Spitter right here as our Dragon Riders are moving through. Another totem for this Revenge Tower. We're going to pop a Warden ability right about here. Nice early Warden ability. And now, guys, just where do we need totems? Right here by this Invis Tower, we need a totem for the Monolith. We need a totem for this Fire Spitter over here. We need a totem for this Scatter Shot and Enemy RC over here. Minion Prince ability is going to get great value on the bottom of this base. We will totem the enemy Minion Prince off to the side over here because we did get a couple Dragon Riders that split. And don't be afraid to kind of zoom out with this army, guys, just so you can see, you know, your Queen, all of your Dragon Riders if they do get a little bit of a split. And look, we still have 4 totems, so don't be afraid to use them, guys. Make sure you're spreading them out. Basically tanking for all these important defenses like the Monolith and air defense on the back end here. And at this point, guys, this base is gone, right? We still have 1 more totem spell. Get some cleanup in. You don't really ever have to worry about time failing with this army. So we are fizzling out just a little bit. We will get 1 last totem spell. And that's just because my Minion Prince died a little bit too soon. So I think the RC must have targeted my Minion Prince and Warden over there. And I maybe wasn't paying attention and lost the Minion Prince a little too early. Unfortunately, we're still going to have enough power, you know, to push through the space. But actually, it looks like the Minion Prince died right here. So I bet the Fire Spitter just took the Minion Prince out a little too quick. And then, yeah, I think the enemy RC took out my Warden. So this isn't as much of an overkill, but the Monolith is, or sorry, not Monolith. The multi-inferno is going to go down. This final Tesla should go down right here, and we are just in cleanup mode. So actually it stays up, but we have plenty alive with the minions, the Phoenix, couple wizards. I guess just one wizard, one archer. So this is actually going to be a little closer than I thought, guys. I started getting a little confident too soon, but we are going to triple this base. There's still 45 seconds left. Even if we target the king, we have plenty of time here. So yeah, this one, again, got a little close. The warden needs to stay alive as long as possible, and the minion prince definitely needs to stay alive as long as possible. So we'll slowly work through this king. Oh no, we're getting closer to this Tesla. Is this Tesla going to take us out, guys? Yo. No, king, go down, please. All right, we take a mine right there. I think the minions can go finish off this Tesla, please. Thank you, guys. All right, got a little scared, but never a doubt. First triple, guys. We are 1 for 1. Hoping to get the plus 320 today. Got plus 311 on my other account yesterday. Was 4% and just like one totem mistake, kind of away from getting a triple or a plus 320 perfect day yesterday. So let's keep it rolling, guys. 1 for 1. Again, trying to break down each base, give you guys a good analysis of why we're starting from where we're starting from, and explaining this army hopefully clearly for you guys so you can understand it and replicate, you know, triples on your own using this army. So again, we're looking for a thin side, guys, with the RC. Where is a pretty thin side to enter into this base? Honestly, this 12 o'clock section, she'll kind of take out a few of these edge exterior defenses here. The queen can clean up all these thicker buildings, because between the queen and the troop siege machine right here, she's going to be able to set a funnel much quicker. And then, yeah, Dragon Riders will go into this first rage compartment. So we're going to let the RC work for just a second. Going ahead and getting a queen arrow, hopefully trying to get the sweeper down here. Always aim for sweepers if you can. We barely missed it by a tile down there. That's okay. Early totem to distract this king, and early totem on Dragon Rider entry. Dragon Riders in quickly. Don't wait too long to get your Dragon Riders in the attack here, guys. You want them out nice and quick. Totem for the enemy minion prince. And yeah, just where do we need a totem, guys? That's what we're looking for and thinking about this whole time. Nice early warden ability. Where do we need a totem? Right here on the scatter shot. Right here on the revenge tower and long shot. Over here on the fire spitter and this enemy furnace from the clan castle. Now, when do we minion prince ability? Very soon, once he aims down right there. And unfortunately, he aimed inside the base for a second there. So we kind of froze the inside, not necessarily where we would have wanted to. Need to totem the long shot. Get some cleanup up top here. And we're still working through the base. We're not looking too bad, guys. Totem down here for the fire spitter. Still have a good amount of Dragon Riders left. Again, toteming the fire spitter and these bottom strong, you know, defenses we're about to approach here. Same spot totem. That is a really good totem. We have 2 more to use here. Our army is finally catching up over here. 1 final totem. The long shot is still getting tanked, but we're actually going to have to totem the no, we're going to totem the monolith over here, guys. So there goes the monolith and air defense, final totem. Let's see. Thankfully, the long shot does go down right there, and the town hall is about to go down. Minion prince is barely holding on, but I think this one comes up a bit short here, guys. So I waited a little bit. I kind of got ahead of myself talking during the middle of this attack. I should have got a couple totems down earlier on this section I've just zoomed in on. Yeah, I wasn't too focused. I was kind of talking too much. So definitely should have placed my totems sooner on that side. And I think, I'm trying to think what else we could have done. I think we could have let the queen work just a little bit longer and create a little bit of a better funnel. But is what it is, guys. This army is strong, but there are certain bases, especially double rage base, like you just saw right there, that the army can fizzle out a little bit. So just be aware of that, guys. Right quick, I'm going to donate to myself. We are on a little bit of a time crunch. That's why I'm like speeding through my commentary. It seems kind of rushed right now. Apologies for that, guys. I'm just trying to get all 8 live attacks, and as you can see, we only have 15 minutes. I do need to get my daily verse. I do have a couple daily verses for you. I might do those at the end of the video today, just to make sure we have time to get our attacks in here. So right here, guys, again, really good Invis rage base. Where do we start the RC? You could start her down here. She would get pretty good pathing for us, but I think she just gets better value at 9 o'clock and let the queen work through the thicker side of the base, right? That takes a little bit longer to funnel out. So we are going to place the RC 9 o'clock, pop her ability always just right away. Let her take out some exterior defenses, and this will force our Dragon Riders to go into the core here once these defenses go out. So again, let her work for just a second. Now we just have to arrow through the core to trigger the Invis spell tower in the core there. get the siege machine over there, siege barracks, and we are going to wait just a second. I think we're good to get the dragon riders in now. So dragons, minion, and warden. Early totem right here. Don't need a totem or warden ability yet. We're not going into too much damage quite yet. We'll totem this revenge tower now. We'll totem the long shot as well. And here is your warden ability right there. Going to get a really good and early minion prince ability here right about now as well. And you're just going to see a lot of totems being spammed right here as we enter this heavy compartment here, guys. All around here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We're toteming everything that we're entering into. We still have 6 totems, so no reason not to just kind of spam them here. 1, 2, 3. Continue to reinforce them because they are getting destroyed pretty quickly. Again, 1, 2. And this base is crushed, you guys. One final totem on this back end right about here. That destroys the air defense as well. If you guys don't know, the totem stuns defenses and it does just a little bit of damage. So you can finish off defenses that are low HP like we just did right there. And yeah, this base just got rolled through. That took a minute and a half and the base is crushed. So this army does certainly excel on certain types of layouts like this. An Invis Rage base, the army is just going to move through quickly and crush it. A lot of the base metas that we're seeing in Legend League right now, this army is just rolling through them. It's insane. The bases that this army will struggle a little bit against is the army that we just did not 3-star, the double rage compartment bases, because there's just so much damage in those 2 different rage compartments, compartments of the base that just do so much raged up damage to your dragon riders, and that's where your army can fizzle out, especially if your warden or minion prince dies too early. So totems should really be focusing on keeping your, again, warden and minion prince safe at all times. All right, that is super important, guys. We are going to keep it rolling, hoping to be able to get all these attacks in. We have 12 minutes. Thankfully, this army is so quick. It usually only takes 2.5 minutes. This base is crazy, guys. I saw this base on my alt account and completely crush it. This army will crush this base. All right, watch this. Watch me fail now after I just said that. Okay, all you do is pick a corner with the RC, any corner. I think we picked this side over here earlier, making sure we're not in the scatter shot range or the enemy RC range. We will go up here. And I did go in the scatter shot range, unfortunately, so we're going to pop an early totem, again, just to keep some HP on our RC and make sure she gets the full value. Then we'll place a totem and queen up here, and we're just going to roll through the base counterclockwise here. That is the plan. That is what I did earlier, and it should work out again for us. So that enemy RC will go down right there. Again, we're going to totem first. Now pop a queen arrow with the siege machine, totem on entry, and dragon riders in. Again, hopefully moving clockwise with our army here. So don't need a totem yet. The reason this army crushes this base is each totem gets insane value, guys, because all of these defenses are just clumped up off the side of the base, on the sides of the bases here. And each totem will just distract every single defense as we slowly work our way down and through the base here, guys. So you're seeing the first early totem there. Another totem on the scatter shot as we move up here. Totem this long shot just to have it distracted and tanked for basically this entire attack. We will go ahead and pop the warden ability now just to let everything heal up. We're already getting some cleanup. Again, just toteming as you're moving through the base here, guys. We'll have to use 2 or 3 totems on this revenge tower right here just because it does so much damage, you guys. We're getting ready to place another one already right here. Just keep this revenge tower distracted, guys. That is the plan. That is the goal. And we will use one more right here. Probably didn't need that totem. That totem right there, that healthy one, was a complete waste. That one was swagged for sure. We're going to place a totem in front to tank for this bomb tower because that will, tank the bombs instead of it flying all the way over to our army. We will get one for the enemy minion prince and this furnace that just came out of the clan castle. One for the fire spitter here. The long shot needs one more totem because it's still alive a little bit there. It's not got much HP left, but yeah, final totem and minion prince ability will be used on the monolith and final air defense. And as you can see, this base is gone. We don't even need this minion prince ability. So I hope we keep finding this base. I love this base with this army. It just gets completely crushed. Saw this again one time on my alt account and it was a free triple. So I kind of figured this one would be a similar outcome. So yeah, we are rolling through, guys. We just got to go end on the town hall. Usually you don't want to end on the town hall being the last building, but it's fine. We have plenty left over. We have plenty of time, 30 seconds still. This is actually probably the longest that this army has taken. Usually, again, the base is gone by about 2 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes at the latest. So there it is, guys. We're going to keep rolling. I believe we are 3 for 4. I want to say that's 3 for 4 in live attacks. Could be wrong. I'm trying to rush through it, like I said. But yeah, I think that was 3 for 4. We have 9 minutes, so there's a slight chance we can get through. We might miss one attack because I started this video a little too late. But let's lock in here, guys. Let's see. Pretty thin side over here, so we will place the RC. 1, 2, 3 minions. Queen has a lot more to go through. Can we get a sweeper on the back end? We can if we aim like this. That got the sweeper, very nice. We will totem on entry right here. Dragon Riders are going in nice and early. And we have great pathing into the core here because both flanks 3 and 6 have been funneled by our queen and our RC. Totem on the monolith and revenge towers we're pushing in. Totem this fire spitter over here. Totem this scatter shot. Totem this revenge tower, and we're gonna pop warden now. Another totem for the scatter shot. Another totem for the long shot. Totem for this scatter shot over on this side. Couple cleanup. Where is our minion prince? He's gonna get pretty good value right there, so we'll use him now. Another totem for the long shot. Getting some more cleanup over here on this side. Let's see here, guys. Another totem on the long shot. Another totem on the long shot. Just gonna keep doing it. Toteming the long shot and all these enemy heroes. Still have 3 totems left over, which is very nice. Another totem. We're just really supporting our minion prince right here, guys. If the minion prince stays alive, we 3-star this attack. That's basically how this goes. So another totem on the back end here. Enemy minion prince goes down. We'll get 1 more totem in the same spot, and this base should be tripled now, guys. So as you can see, we seriously just use like 6 or 7 totems right here on these enemy heroes, long shots, and I think there was 1 more air defense and a multi-gear cannon. I just literally use 6 or 7 totems right there. Just keep placing them, keep that minion prince alive, and you will crush bases, guys. I'm telling y'all, this army is kind of a cheat code. It is crazy. So again, posted this video last night. It seemed like a lot of people liked the video. A lot of clanmates have switched over to it. They're liking it. They're interested in it. It's just a fun, easy army, guys. Again, it does take a little bit of skill as far as warden and minion prince timing is concerned, and you got to place those totems pretty efficiently to keep those heroes alive. So hopefully you guys are, learning from this video. I am trying to speed through. I wanted to take a little bit more time to break it down in depth, but I can do that tomorrow too, guys. I wanted to get full legend attacks for you all, and I haven't attacked this base yet. This will be an interesting base. This is a strong base for sure. I'm tempted to place, I think we'll just place the RC over here. Queen will go kind of wide over here, and we're going to start funneling each side. Early totem, and Dragon Riders are going to go ahead and go in now. Bunch of minions up here. Another totem for the revenge tower. All right, you guys, we're going to get a nice early warden ability right about here. Are getting a little bit of a split, not too bad. Totem for this fire spitter over here. Totem for this monolith. Totem for the long shot. Where is our minion prince is just shooting an ice golem right now, so not a great spot to pop his ability quite yet. Another totem for the long shot. Totem for the scatter. Minion prince ability will be used very soon. We will totem this monolith down here. Totem the enemy RC. Or sorry, minion prince, enemy minion prince. Good minion prince ability right there. We were super patient. Got to totem this enemy RC now and fire spitter down here and an air defense. Our minion prince just took a seeking mine, I believe, so he went down way sooner than we would have liked. Got to totem this long shot here. And this one's going to be close, guys. I think the enemy RC is just going to take us out here, unfortunately. So, yeah, a little unfortunate. We needed that scatter shot to go down. It looks like Sneezy is going to take it down. Our giant's going to go down there, unfortunately. We still have the healthy queen that will hopefully take out the town hall and this king. Looks like she should be able to reach the town hall right here, so at least it doesn't 2-star. Can we get this done, guys? It really is only this enemy RC. We have a whole minute 15. I think our queen can finish this out if she can take out this Town Hall. Ah, she's targeting this wall right now, and the king's going to target her. This is so unfortunate right here. So unfortunate by the queen. Okay, takes out the king. All right, we 3-star. We 3-star. It's just going to take a while, so make sure you guys fast forward 30 seconds if you don't want to watch the rest of this, but this is going to 3-star just because nothing can target this minion, and the queen, unless she hits a bunch of traps right here, should be able to finish this out. Awesome. So barely triple. That one was not even close at all. That's an overkill attack. We have 1 minion and 1 low health queen left and 1 booger, so absolute overkill right there. Love to see it. Just kidding. That one obviously got a little close. That one scared me for a second right there. That took way too long too. I'm trying to speed run, guys. I don't know if we'll be able to get all of our attacks in. Let's see. We got 4 minutes, so I think we can. We'll get this one, and then we'll have time to start our last attack. So I think we're gonna get all 8 in. Let's go for 7 for 8, guys. I think we only have 1 dropped attack so far. So let's see if we can get a 7 for 8 day again like we did yesterday. Really tough base here, guys. This is very compact right here. So this is the side we would want to place the queen. We will funnel this weaker, thinner side defensively over here with the Royal Champion really quickly. Bunch of minions out, and then yeah, the queen is gonna have to take out this healthy side over here, this thick side. Arrow for the sweeper and air defense on the back end. That was beautiful, just like we drew it up. Good early totems on entry, and we're already getting our Dragon Riders in nice and quick to support the queen and giant over here, guys, because we are going into so much damage. So with that in mind, I've already placed like 4 or 5 totems this early. We're going to place our pop warden ability right here. We're going to totem this fire spitter so it is not shooting and chaining onto all of our dragons. We will totem this air defense down here. Let's see, guys. We will totem the revenge tower now. That was honestly a wasted totem, so that totem up top got completely wasted right there. Where's our minion prince? He's very far behind right now. I still have 5 totems and the minion prince ability. Need to totem the long shot again now. Let's see. Another totem for the long shot, or sorry, for the revenge tower. There is no long shot on this base. It is the melee version. I'm not sure the name of that one off the top of my head. Clean up. Waiting to get a good minion prince ability once he kind of targets down into the base, just like that. And final totem, where do we want it, guys? Just trying to make sure we can support our warden when necessary. It'll mainly just go on this last air defense. That's kind of all we need to worry about here. So there it is, guys. And we should be able to roll through this base. So very nice. I believe that is 6 for 7. Again, one last attack. I'll be able to slow down a little bit and try to really explain this final attack for you guys and explain why we're starting from where we're starting from. And yeah, hopefully you guys can just learn by how I manage the totem spells as well. That's super important. When you're in a heavy compartment going into a lot of defenses like right away like we did, you guys saw I used like 5 or 6 early on. Then that one attack where I had to save the minion prince on the back end, it was like around this 12 o'clock side where there were a bunch of heroes and long shots. I used like 6 just in that compartment, right? So just knowing when and where to place your totems is super important, you guys. That will make or break your attacks. So let's get our troops donated. And I believe this is our last attack here, guys. 2, 4, 6, 7, yep. So we are 6 for 7 with a 90% right now. So we could get a plus 309 day. Let's go get it done here, guys. Deep breath, I can slow down, explain this attack. All right, good base here, guys. Double poison. Where do we RC? Where's the thinnest side defensively that we can quickly create a funnel? Let's see. I think just up top. I think we just RC this monolith, let the queen arrow down here and work along the edge of the base. And our Dragon Riders will kind of go in here, wrap around, and try and 3-star the base sooner than later. That is the quick plan here, guys. Let's do it. Again, RC up top here. She will have to deal with a king and monolith, so we're going to totem those just to save her, keep her alive a little bit longer. Now we're going to get a good queen, hoping to get these sweepers. 1, 2, and air defenses. Beautiful arrow, if I must say so myself. Good totem. RC is going to die out right there. Totem on entry, and let's get these Dragon Riders started. Again, make sure you are supporting your giant, and queen, keeping them alive as long as possible, guys. Totem for the long shot and revenge tower. Don't need to pop a warden ability quite yet. Totem for the back end fire spitter. We are getting a bad split here. I don't like that at all, guys. Totem for the revenge tower, long shot again. We're going to warden ability now. All of our Dragon Riders are down here, not in the Eternal Tome right now. A little unfortunate. Another totem. Totem the long shot. Totem these scatter shots. And minion prince ability, not quite yet. Totem down here. Totem this enemy minion prince. Totem the enemy royal champion. Another totem for this scatter shot. And at this point, you guys, we're looking pretty good. We just have a minion prince ability that we're still holding on to. Where do we need this last totem? I think just on this scatter shot again, once we get a little closer. Yep, we'll go ahead and use the totem right there to keep those minions alive. Make sure the scatter shot goes down. Hopefully this enemy minion prince goes down from those minions as well. It's going to be close. Now a minion prince ability, it only got like 2 defenses, not great value at all. Let's see, clean up and clean up. Minion prince just needs to carry this attack. This defense is what I'm scared of. That's what could make or break this attack. We still have a bunch of meteors that'll be going off for a while. I think we're going to get it done, guys. I think the minion prince is healthy enough to win this one-on-one, especially with these meteors raining down on it starting now. Let's see, can we win this one-on-one? We got the Sneezy out in front tanking. That is nice. Another meteor, come in, please. Thank you. All right, clutch. That meteor was very nice. Another close attack, guys, but we get it done. That is a pretty solid 7 for 8 day. We were, what, 10% off of the perfect 320 today. So I'm happy with that. We'll definitely take that. This army is so fun, guys. It's pretty easy to use. Again, hopefully I broke it down in depth enough for you guys, but I'm happy with that, guys. That's, again, 7 for 8, plus 309. We went plus 291 with it yesterday. 2 really close attacks being a 98 and 99. So I'm having a lot of success with this army, guys. Really focus on thin side with your RC to create a funnel, okay? Get a really good queen arrow, trying to get air defenses, sweepers, and invis spell towers if they're in the core. And then make sure you have a nice narrow path for your Dragon Riders. As you saw in that last attack, I had a pretty big split and we're still able to triple just because we really managed our totem spells well. And I didn't even get much value with a minion prince ability on that last attack specifically. So yeah, guys, focus on the RC funnel, queen funnel on the opposite side, Dragon Riders work through the base, 1 or 2 early totems on your entry. And then at that point, guys, keep your minion prince alive. Keep your warden alive with the totems, making sure you are always toteming the long shot, keeping him distracted all the time in the core. And you guys will have a lot of success and be able to replicate this in your guys' attacks. We're having so much success in Legend League. I have triple bases in esports with this army, and Clan War and Clan War League bases just don't even stand a chance at all. So if anything, try it out in Clan Wars, guys. I strongly believe this army is the recipe for you guys ranking up quickly in ranked leagues and having plus 280 days or higher in Legend League. So that is my bold claim. I strongly believe that. Please feel free to comment below if you have any questions. You could even join my clan and share some replays. I'd be happy to tell you guys, why your attacks are maybe failing or coming up short and try and give you some advice. So yeah, army link will be down below. I'll have timestamps for all these attacks as usual, but if you're still watching at this point, I really appreciate you guys. This has been a long video, but hopefully you learned something and try this out on your own. If you do, let me know how it works for y'all. I forgot my verses of the day, so I want to finish out with that real quick, guys, and then we'll call it a day for the video. So I do have 2 verses that I wanted to share with you guys. First one being from 1 Peter 3:11. It says, "Turn away from evil and do good. Search for peace and work to maintain it." It's a really, really good verse. That's one of my favorites. I think I've actually shared that before on the channel, but wanted to share that again. And then finally, my favorite verse of all time. This is the most well-known verse. You guys have probably heard it, even if you're not a believer yourself. This comes from John 3:16. It says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life." So all we got to do is put our faith in Jesus. We will have everlasting life. We will live in heaven. And just live out that faith, guys. Believe in the creator of the universe. He saved me. I know Jesus saves. That's what he does. That's why one of my clash names is that name. So that's super important to me, guys. I'm going to keep preaching, keep having the daily verse of the day on the channel, because my main goal for this channel is influence. It's not fame. It's not money. It is to influence others, to hopefully spread the word, spread the gospel, and make people curious. I think there's nothing more important in this life than our faith at the end of the day. Like, no monetary value, no items, no anything you can store up, no riches in this world will last. Only our faith will last, and our everlasting life in heaven after this life. So yeah, appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. I will probably be using a fireball thrower army tomorrow, but I may showcase a little bit of this army right now just because it's hot and it's fun and it's crazy strong. So yeah, appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.